pick going into this?
Well, I'm excited to see how it's going to work out. I'm not going to speak too quickly. I'm not one to not believe in Cody Travis. We're also not seeing Soul on the Zol, which were shown by the graphic. We're seeing the Wushang instead.
We'll see how it ends up working out. At the moment, Soul gonna be looking for that end light unsuccessfully. Cody Travis double chase dodging, able to get that end light as well. Backing off and onto the ground, able to get a downer. Gonna be looking for the next one onto Soul, connecting the GCD sig, and that does actually end up KOing Stingray.
Trying to get a double gauntlet combo started. Soul not able to find that GCD light. Oh, able to get that follow-up off of the Nair though. Soul and Anime, these gauntlets are working wonders for them so far.
Okay, that's not going to be the stock off the top quite yet. Jala somehow surviving anything at all ever. Okay, that's going to be one recovery. That's another one. Again, Cody Travis still hanging onto the stock. That is not going to be enough to close it out quite yet. Tries to come in with the sider. Anime finds a sider of his own. And Cody just going to be opting just to go to the blast zone and get back onto the stage as soon as possible with the new stock.
Anime, very nice interrupt onto Stingray such that he's not able to complete that true combo. Anime going for only the raw sidelight, not even a read attempt afterwards, because he knew that Stingray would be right there ready to punish him if he were to do that. And what a team combo they set up as well. Anime and Soul, I mean, they are slowly but surely, they're starting to build themselves a pretty significant lead here, Dora.
Sidelight recovery off the top. Cody now has to fight a little 2v1. Will he be able to get anything off you? Nope. He gets both of them out of there with that end light. Amazing whip punish. I cannot believe that cannon end light did not connect from that distance. That's going to be one stock gone off the side. Look at this team combo. And Soul took a lot of damage just now.
Cody going for the GCD sig down there, as Soul is going to be able to start a combo onto Stingray, and I'm almost starting to see a bit of targeting here, which makes sense. Stingray is at his last stock in orange at this point. Anime stuck now in a brief 1v2, not afraid of the team combo whatsoever.
Oh my gosh, but that's just going to be it. That's now going to be Cody knocked down onto his last stock. Soul looking super healthy, and Anime continuing to stock tank. That is what Onyx does best in a 2 sending. Stinkley using the neutral to get back onto the stage. He's being really patient. He's going off stage, but look at what's happening to Cody on the left.
Stingray getting pushed off as well, but the side signature is going to be enough to get the knockout. They can find this team combo. They have one glimpse of a moment, one window of opportunity. They're not able to find it. Soul is going to be able to stay safe, but the double recovery is almost enough to get a knockout. The comeback is starting to look more and more possible, Dara.
Can't believe that axe recovery didn't KO the orange. Broken weapon needs a buff. Broken in the bad way, explicitly. Nice whip punish on that Wushang Ensing. Cody gonna be looking for the ground pound. And then, actually, it's gonna be Soul finding a ground pound of his own. The weapon toss enough to solidify it, and blue team clutches that one out.
The double weapon throw, just weapons raining from the sky as he's trying to get back onto the stage. Not going to be able to do that. They're grabbing that first game, but I really want to say, Stingray and Cody Travis, I mean, toward the end there, we were really seeing some goodness. They were closing in that lead, and there was some real comeback potential there. And look at this, Stingray's last stock red. There was no difference in his HP between those 2 screenshots. 2 stocks against 4, and until the final 1v2, there was no difference in his HP. He tanked that for so long.
What happened to Stingray? What happened to Stingray that last stock? That was so shortly lived. So pitiful. But now we're going into the next game. We'll see how this one ends up happening. We're gonna be seeing the switch on the stage here. Cody, okay, just looking to be able to get that neutral. They're setting up that juggle onto Soul, and everybody is scrapping at the moment.
I mean, I'm already thinking, you know, with the number of things that went wrong in the very beginning of the first game for Stingray and Cody Travis, such as Stingray going down so early, if you're able to work on this, if you're able to adapt in these select areas, then well, this could be an entirely different dynamic here.
And might as a get off me option. Stingray, the D-Sig does not connect on either of the opponents. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that didn't connect either. Soul gets the Endlight Anime, able to follow it up off the top. That was an optimal combo.
Oh, tries to go for the combo, tries to go for the follow-up, but not going to be interrupted just before it's going to connect. Now, the offstage situation is set up. Anime, they're going to allow Anime to get back up. They don't want to go offstage, risking potentially getting pushed down by Soul, which was just respawning.
Now it is Stingray who is stock tanking for the red team. Let's see how much extra credit he's able to get. Well, the answer is not. The teacher did not allow any extra credit for this semester at all. That stock is gone thanks to the recovery from Soul. And now we'll see what happens for the rest of the stock.
Oh, Cody Travis! Cody Travis was already preoccupied with the end light. He enlightened in the other direction. He was trying to play neutral when he should have been trying to look for a position that could have been a game-changing opportunity. But unfortunately, Cody Travis not on the same page as Stingray there.
Yeah, that could have been it. That could have been a very pivotal moment for the red team. But now, you know what? All they did was they dropped a potential lead. But now the question is, how do they secure the one that they have already built up for themselves? Anime using the side as a way to get back onto the stage here. You get the side light, no recovery follow-up quite yet. The NSIG ends up connecting onto Stingray. Cody, so deep off stage. Soul not even going to mess with it because they just want to focus on Stingray on the stage instead of going super deep for Cody Travis.
I mean, they're focusing on Stingray. Meanwhile, Cody Travis, he's able to chase him down while there's tunnel visioning. He got that GC sidelight into the Seer, which, to be fair, I don't believe neither of which led to a knockout. Definitely not the sword sidelight. I haven't seen any of those knockout previously in my Brawlhalla experience. But okay, Soul getting something started with the gauntlets off the very top, starting to apply some stress here onto Cody Travis.
Stingray looking for that D-Light, not going to be able to find it. Anime going to be catching that dodge in, using D-Sig out of disadvantage as a get off the option. Okay, sure, why not? Goes through the side, immediately just pivoting that D-Light to catch Soul behind him. That was really good target switching. Sido swatting away his opponent, and that is going to be the stock gone off the top. Anime left to fight by himself. Does he make this comeback?
1v2 situation. It is doable. Both of the players are in orange. He's gonna need a couple of good combos. I'm looking at potentially, I'm not sure which weapon he has primed. If it's a cannon, he might be able to separate them with the Seer. But Stingray and Cody Travis, they're weapon starving him as they are starting to get these freebie hits, and it's gonna be enough to get that knockout and close the game.
They did exactly what they needed to do, which was just keep him away. Keep him away, keep him off the stage, weapon starve him as long as possible, because, you know, you're absolutely right. If Anime were to pick up Cannon, we already know what Anime is able to do with Cannon. Cannon is the kind of weapon that I feel like is really good in a 2v1 setting. Well, in a 1v2 setting, that is. Because you get to take opponents with you. You get to take them with you, you get to put them into your own momentum, and that can be so quick that the other teammate can't hope to follow up. Right? So you get a sidelight, you get a side, you put him off stage with you, and then it becomes very difficult for the teammate to interrupt it. That didn't happen.
Okay, dude!
Is in it.
The DC connects both of them as well. 10 seconds into the game, they're both down into orange. Soul, though, taking quite a beating here. Stingray and Cody Travis are trying to return this damage as soon as possible. Anime is already trying to go for a knockout off the top, though. What is this start from them?
Dodge Ensign. Good Stingray as well, and it connected the last time. That Ensig is not going to work out this time around. Cody gets a recovery, but then so does Soul. Soul not going to be losing their stop quite yet. Stingray wanted that recovery so bad, wanted that side A, but none of it ended up connecting.
Neutral signature taking down Soul. Stingray going for the D-Light to GC Ensig to find the stock as well. Cody Travis was ready to try and clean it up, but there was no lead. That was just enough of force already.
That's right. Now we have Stingray and Cody at a very gentle lead at the moment.
And oh, no, not again.
The lead is completely gone. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
The team, they weren't able to close out the team combo. Still decent damage. They're able to get Cody Travis down into orange. They would have wanted more, but they gotta stay locked in as they try and find the extra credit.
Oh, the final hit of the Endlight was interrupted. You saw Cody Travis trying to set up for it, trying to follow up off of his teammate. Goes for the recovery, sweating. That's a D-Light sider, but Cody did refresh his resources. Anime is not going to be able to keep up that edge guard. He has to just go back onto the stage and help out his teammate.
Soul and Anime staying center stage here, other than Soul sticking to that platform. It's an interesting decision as double gauntlets to stick to center stage while both of the enemies are off the stage.
Stingray looking for a D-Sig. Does not matter because Cody is going to be the one to clean up that stock on Soul. Anime down so deep. The weapon toss not going to be able to do it quite yet. Anime comes back. Anime lives. And Anime is looking for a really crazy ground pound. Didn't find the connection on it though.
Gets the Snare knockout onto Cody. Stingray was really pushed into the corner there, but he's able to get his way out of that sticky situation. And the knockout with a quick wake up. The Lance D-Sig is going to do the job as they're starting to close out the game at this point. I'm looking at Soul. He's getting extra damage. The ground pound connects. Stingray was in the perfect position to perhaps go for a GC Edisig or a recovery, but it didn't see it in time.
And like putting him off stage on the left side of the stage, though, you gotta focus on Soul. You gotta see what's happening, and that is gonna be Soul's last stock gone. Anime with the cannon on hand. Polly, I believe. Oh, I believe. Anime with a cannon, you can't help but believe.
Anime, we didn't even see you barely get a weapon at last 1v2. This time around, you have the cannon in hand. We believe in the cannon. Let's see what it's able to do. Stingray gets a side light opener. It's going to go into the end light as well, as Anime struggling to break this neutral thus far. Nair comes out, and Anime has not even needed...
In place. He was
Anime hasn't needed to split them up. Anime hasn't needed to split them up because they're going 1v1 against him, and they're winning these 1v1. Stingray with the recovery, 2-1 on the scoreboard.
That was a really good edge guard on, you know, Stingray's behalf thing. He kept Anime off stage, and we'll talk about why he kept him off stage, which was, I feel like in Brawlhalla, especially given that most of the down is in this game, which is like your safest landing option, how committal ground pounds can be. They hit diagonally, they don't necessarily hit directly below you. And so what that normally means is, when you're trying to land on somebody, you have to guess, are they going to try to dash into you to cross you up, meaning they're going to try to hit behind you, or do you want to hit in front of you? And we saw Anime go for like a few bursts, like a couple of like downers completely behind him, trying to guess that Stingray would dash under him, and Stingray just kind of sat in place. He stood in place, he didn't move at all, saw the whiffed cannon downer, he saw the whiffed cannon ground pound. He just sat in place and did the no mix-up. He did not mix up his positioning on the stage at all.
Soul and Anime, they're giving us a very, very clear shift of the tone here as they're going into this incredibly team combo focused, which after such an amazing start, it must be soul crushing to be so very close but not close enough. We're moving into this 4th game now, and if their morale is high, they might be able to take this to game 5. Stingray and Cody Travis, though, every single time Soul and Anime are performing super well, they just ruthlessly shut them down.
That's right. Okay, looking for that end light, able to get the D light instead. Okay,
save.
That interruption was crazy. That was such a good save for Stingray.
Amazing weapon throw usage from Cody Travis. And the Nair also hitting your teammate with the Nair is going to get the save. But we're seeing the double knockout coming out, respectively, 1 for Soul and 1 for Anime, as we're moving into what is going to be the 2nd stock for Stingray and Cody. Soul is looking healthy here on the 1st stock.
Okay, Anime getting that down and onto Stingray. That is such an awful position to be. Stingray looking for the D-Sig, but no opponent was anywhere near him. Cody looking for the side Sig. It comes out. That's going to be the side light. That's not going to be any side anytime soon. Both blue team members hanging on to the stock. Onyx is so tanky until Cody Travis has other plans for him.
Stingray and Cody Travis sticking to this platform, playing quite aerially here against these Gauntlet players. They know that they're looking for those team combos, so they don't want to linger to the ground for too long. Able to get a recovery out, almost enough to knock out Soul. They need to get this knockout quickly. I'm looking at them. They're going down into red here. Soul and Anime, they're having an amazing game.
Oh gosh, Cody all getting down to the last stock, all because of that GCD sig, and it does not matter because Anime able to get that side and finishing off that stock with the downer. This is an amazing lead for blue team. Polly.
I saw Anime setting that up. I saw Anime setting up an offstage play on the cannon, and my heart skipped a couple of beats, but he didn't want to go for the commitment. He'd rather go back onto stage, and he's gonna pay the ultimate price. He's gonna lose his stock in due time to Cody Travis.
How did he avoid the weapon toss? He avoided the weapon toss perfectly. His spacing was like 2 pixels away. Cody was able to get a ground pound. He has single-handedly put red team back into this game because he was able to get that stock from Anime so early. Onyx usually lives for so long.
He put them back into the game, and I mean, Anime took him right back out. 3 stocks against 1 right now. Stingray with the wake up and Soul with a ground pound to punish it. He is unfazed by those shenanigans.
There was a universe where that GCN sync connected, right?
Yeah,
like, I saw it.
Sure,
I felt like it was probable. I'm really surprised that it actually ended up whiffing. So this is going to be going to Game 5. This is a really hype set, especially because that we're coming in from Elimination side. I also looked over at mainstream because of how much the flights got messed up this weekend. I'm seeing June and Flambeau. has two like vertical portrait TVs. Remoting it. That was so funny. So
I gotta
game
say, Anime and Soul, they're recognizing that Stingray and Cody, they don't have that much team play going on. Like, they have this vague kind of intricate team play where they interrupt stuff and they create space for each other, but they don't get any team combos. This is where Anime and Soul have been capitalizing, and their team combos have actually been so clean.
Got that sidelight as a get off me option. Stingray just gonna be chase dodging all the way back down, looking for that early KO off the top. Anime D-Light down, Soul hitting everybody. The weapon toss somehow being avoided. Cody getting saved by his teammate. Shoutouts to Stingray, but he misses the side. He missed the whip punish on the D-Sig. That could have been so huge.
Stingray able to get a nair interrupt though, so he creates space for Cody. He goes in with the unarmed. I'm seeing so many sidelines coming out, and he's going for more. I saw another one. Cody, you have other options on unarmed. I'm not sure if he was aware there.
Okay, Stingray coming back onto the stage, just waiting for somebody to whiff under him. He's really scouting out. He is really threatening with a down air right now. He's just dash jumping all over the place, and Anime able to catch that landing because you already know how much end lag Sido has. You're just able to wait on the ground, wait for them to fall, and then you punish it every single time with just your most active grounded button.
Those weapon throw baits. In the short duration that Stingray was offstage and Soul was above him, the weapon throw baits by Soul was amazing. He's always poking and baiting that neutral sphere. But Soul might be going down here. Actually, not just yet. Anime going above him to try and fend the enemies off from getting an edge guard.
But they need the stock, and they need it right now. The D-Light does not actually come out. The Sido does, and that's going to be Soul stock finally gone. Anime looking for the jump call out with the down, and didn't find it. Instead, ends up eating another D-Light Sido of his own. If Stingray can keep continuously finding a lot of these jump call outs, a lot of these anti-airs with the Spirit D-Light, that will give them the consistency they need to take out these stocks.
4 stocks against 4. Stingray and Cody are starting to look quite damaged though. Cody Travis getting chased off the top here by Anime, but Stingray creates a lot of space with that nair, using so many nairs in a row at this point. Side signature is going to be catching teammate though. He's able to get back up. Yet again, you see Soul and Anime. They're not committing to these off-stage plays. They're always opting to go for the edge guard.
Not at all. So Anime backing off in just a second here. Soul using the recovery to be able to stall as long as possible and at least be able to get a dodge back. That side angle is so nasty. Cody is not going to be able to make it back on. Anime almost found the follow-up. Stingray is running away for his life until Cody comes back. Anime getting just under the Lance recovery and finding one of his own. That is going to be the NSIG gone off the top on Soul's second stock.
Could have led into another end light onto Anime, but he just narrowly was able to outspace that one. As we're now 3 stocks against 3. Stingray trying to tank this stock to the best of his ability. We've seen Stingray have an amazing ability of doing so. And NSIG is catching both of them! Soul is down into orange off of that.
That was really creative. I thought that was a really good mix-up. You were able to catch both of your enemies stacked on top of you. You were able to deal a lot more damage now as a result as well. But both red team members stuck on the left side. That could have gotten so ugly so quickly. Anime picking up the cannon. Cody keeping him off stage. Is Stingray gonna get this edge guard? The recovery doesn't come out. The friendly fire, but the stage spike with the down air, that's gonna do it for Anime's second stock. But he still has one fresh one to go.
Stingray and Cody, their neutral has been absolutely phenomenal, and Anime and Soul's team combos have been at the top of their game. I feel like at this point, whichever team loses a stock first, that's going to be the defeated team. I'm not sure if a 1v2 is possible in this universe.
We're just seeing interruptions on top of interruptions over and over again. That weapon toss comboing into the D-Sig. That was amazing stuff. Good awareness from Stingray in that moment. You get the sidelight. Oh, no! Please! No! No more!
The team combo.
No more friendly fire!
Cody's going down on the right side. We almost had synchronized left and right knockouts. D-Light recovery comes out, and Anime and Soul are going to progress through the bracket. Game 5. They're taking it home 3-2.
Ugh, that was a little bit tragic. That side sig. Oh no, Polly. That was a lot of friendly fire. That was a lot of unfortunate friendly fire.